This guy should have no problem. The furnace was overheating. It was getting so hot that it actually ruined the motor. So I changed the low NOx furnace here, right? I can't adjust this valve. So what I'm doing is putting a regulator on the inlet side so I can regulate this pressure before it comes into the furnace. So that's what I'm doing now. Oops, see if I can get this thing under control here. Make sure I got the arrow going towards the furnace. And we'll get this hooked up and see where we're at. Okay, there's that. Okay, we'll get this gas turned back on. Fire this thing up. Just want to check the inlet pressure. Outlet pressure, manifold inlet supply. This is the inlet to the manifold. So I just want to get this out of here. Okay. Crisper jet. Let's get this in here. Okay. Doesn't have to be super tight. It's good now. This one in here. Supply pressure. Okay. Manifold supply will be red, I guess. Max inlet pressure is 10. Okay. And manifold pressure should be 3.3. So let's turn these both on. I'm gonna go R to W. Okay. Let's see here. Wow, look at that. Blue. Let me go zero that out. All right, I'm gonna zero this one out too. Push that once, turn blue. I'm gonna zero it out. Okay. So pretty much zero there. So my inlet pressure should be, okay, 3.8 there. What's my minimum? Yeah. Supply pressure. Minimum of 4.5. So I'm going to bring that up. Okay. Let's bring that supply pressure up before I do anything crazy here. Okay. 4.49. I'm just going to screw that down. I'm going to bring that right about 4. Let's leave that right there and see what it does. Now before, this thing was popping and farting. Didn't show you before, but you can smell gas coming out of it. Now this is going to be 3.3 supply pressure. So let's fire this thing up right quick. See what it does. Okay. Might help if we plug it in. Okay, plug that in. Let's use this. And my supply pressure is going to be looking for, what am I looking for here? Yeah, minimum manifold pressure. What's this? Yeah, minimum manifold pressure should be around 3.3 is what they're saying. So let's see what that looks like. All right, let's see what that looks like. Before, I was getting bursts of gas right out in my face for some reason. All right, hot service igniter. Let's see what this thing does. We're not going to see no flame, obviously, because it's an ultra low NOx. Oh man, that's so much better. That thing was going woo, 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 woo before, you know? All right. Let's see here. Let's see if this blower kicks on. And we'll be good. Oh yeah, we're good, man. We're golden. All right, so that's what I did. I put a reducer. I put a gas regulator in here for the supply pressure coming in to adjust the gas pressure in this valve. Before, this furnace was overheating, it was popping, it was farting. Someone came out and said it had a bad hot surface igniter and a bad flame sensor. That wasn't the case. The thing is, with these, you got to look at the manifold pressure and it's got to be right. Okay, so minimum supply is actually 4.5. I'm going to give this a little bit more gas pressure because my minimum is 4.5. So I'm going to see if I can bring this up a little bit. Okay. Bring this up just a little bit. .398. Okay. 4.26. Max is 10. Right. I'm going to leave that right right around 5-ish. Yeah, we should be good. Should be good to go now. This guy should have no problem. The furnace was overheating. It was getting so hot that it actually ruined the motor. So I changed out the motor because it was hot. It kept overheating, and it just got so hot that it burned it. This thing, you couldn't even put your hand in here. But now I think we're good. I adjusted the gas pressure. This thing's not farting and popping, so we should be good to go. Like I said, reducer before the gas valve, you'll be fine. Because you cannot adjust this. You can't make any adjustments to it. All right, so it's on to the next one. So initially when I came up here, I couldn't even put my hand on this furnace. It was so freaking hot. But now, should be good to go. This regulator right here. So just adjust it. To increase the pressure, you just screw down on it. And righty tighty, lefty loosey, you know what I mean? But you should be good to go now. Let this joker fire up. And yeah. Get on up out of here. That shit ain't gonna fly. I don't think it's gonna fly.
Yeah, they're just idiots.
Yeah. They're all about as bright as a burnout light bulb. Yeah, we're good. This thing's gonna go through its cycle and restart, and we'll be good. Welcome to the new manager of EMT HVAC. The new manager, here he is. All right, let's get out of here, man. All right, I'll pass it down to you, Trav. I'll get on that ladder.